still and will always be Heinz Field. But for the rest of us, we're along the North Shore of the Allegheny and Ohio Rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Today, a good scrap in the AFC North. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers. All right, football fans, settle in because we got bragging rights on the line in this one. Kate, Scott, Brock Keewer here with you as we get set for a division rematch. Brock, one side seeking a sweep, and the other looking for some revenge after how that first showdown went.
What do they say about familiarity? Familiarity does what?
It breeds something, Brock. It breeds, contempt.
It breeds...
Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're off from Acrisure. Return starts at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. They'll be led out by the former first-rounder out of both Oregon and Auburn. It's Bo Nix.
As you take the field coming off of a real late season bye, you just want to maximize what last week was all about. Making sure that physically, mentally, emotionally you're recharged so you can go attack the final stretch of this season.
And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Steelers.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. 12 yards on that play. A good call, and that's in the first.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Again, this is Johnson. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now an inside give to Johnson. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
First down and goal to go.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
A loss of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the 13-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal, here's Nix. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it. With how well they were eating up yards and first downs, you know that kicker want to come out for a PAT, but he'll take a field goal, and he'll take 3.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Returning it from the 4. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. Leading them out, someone we're all very excited to watch. It's the rookie out of Alabama.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, K to the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. From the gun, it's Leonard. Completed over the middle. And the Steelers get to it. And turn actually went backward a little bit, but I imagine, Brock, they'll be happy enough just taking possession.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for third down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Jumps in up the middle. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Heward, who got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
3rd and long for him here.
And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
Oswell on for the field goal. A 54-yard attempt.
It's far enough, but no good. He sent it just a little bit right. And they are unable to double their lead.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10.
Shotgun snap to Leonard.
Finds him over the middle. And this one does not go far.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Madden stopped by Alex Highsmith. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7.
Third and long, they're going to throw. Makes the catch.
And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
That's good for a Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Leonard.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And now they face 2nd down.
Leonard to the air now. This one's caught.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
He lost that football. But I think Raven was able to gain possession there, so they're going to keep the football. Oh, they got that one back, partner, but that is way too close for comfort and nearly lost their 2nd fumble to begin this game.
And you know what I'm picturing right now? This defense. They spend the week studying these offensive guys, and those are their ball security offenders. They put it in harm's way so defenses take advantage, and that's exactly what this crew is doing. Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Going on 1st down, Nix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
2nd down and 10.
Play action with Nix. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. They'll throw. 3rd and long.
Ravens get him. Down he goes. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. The Ravens trotting out their offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. A quick throw is sliding away, incomplete.
Well, I'll tell you what, what that deflection is all about is following the quarterback's eyes. DB knew where that throw was going. With that intuition, he's able to get a hand on it and send it right out of bounds.
And the steel curtain just too much. He's taken down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. The Ravens going to pump this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. Surprisingly had to punt 5 times in last week's win, and he sends this away. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. They've got an early 3-0 lead as they take over here. They take the hands off. Now Nix. And this is lofted deep down the middle. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. The incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Nix. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. To the line, here's 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Nix looking to throw. This finds its target, that's Metcalf. He's going to be stopped right around the 37. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
1st and 10.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Find Johnson out of the backfield. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Just 3-0 is our score. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Not that he needed to, but he'll always try and remind people that he's a threat running it in addition to slinging it all over the field.
They go counter, it's Johnson. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. He's running for it. Tackle made at the 10, 1st and goal coming up. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's hold home on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door to a bigger gap in the future.
And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as a quarterback, make sure.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Steelers make it a 9-point advantage. Chris Boswell for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers make it a 10-point ball game. Now Boswell on to send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. They now trail by double digits after that last score, Brock. It's 10-0 partway through here. It's a design boot. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
This is Henry on second. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
No gain on the play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Here he is on third and short. It's complete. Play made by Bateman. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
First down. An 8-yard pickup. And the Ravens.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. It's Henry on the counter. Hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. Steelers have it, headed the other way. And Pittsburgh's going to take this back for the touchdown. The Steelers grow their lead off the turnover. Step 1 is just making the hit, Brock. Step 2, trying to knock the football out with that hit, and they were even fortunate enough to get step 3, weren't they? Taking that fumble all the way back for a touchdown.
And just look at them. I love the joy. A unit that doesn't get to celebrate in the end zone all too often, they will welcome the chance to be the guys running it in for a change. Cue up the group celebration, and boys, go enjoy the moment.
That one splits the uprights. The Steelers take a 3-possession lead. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return score, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Following the kick return, we've got somebody shaken up, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's attended to. First call here coming from the shotgun. On play action now, Leonard. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Going again on second. Gets it to him on the screen. And he takes it forward to maybe the 23. Tackling like his dad, Joey Porter Jr. making that play. To the air on third and long. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Another turnover. This time it's an interception. And the Steelers will take over as he reports his first interception of our season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
8 yards on the pick.
Here's the fake. Here's Nix. He's got it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Steelers first down.
Warren, quick on the draw. Didn't sell the draw enough, and he pays the price. He's headed the wrong direction, backs him up for second down.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
Nix, quick out wide, complete. And he works this to the 38 before going now.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Now Nix on third down. Gets this one to Frymuth. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll run this with Johnson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know we all love the big home run plays, the highlight reel plays, but as an offense, these are just the stay-on-schedule kind of plays. I love the commitment to this run game. Keep working that body, keep working that body, keep working that body, and eventually you can take the will away from your opponent.
Brings up 3rd.
It's from the gun on third down. This gets the first and more. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. He trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's first and goal.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Johnson. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be second and goal.
Gain of a yard.
They only get a yard that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's second and goal. Short side option here. He's running left. And he is into the end zone for a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers both racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Bo Nix touchdown. Boswell to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Steelers make it a 24-point ball game. Now Boswell on to send this away.
Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Hill now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Baltimore running its offense out now. And this drive, they need to come up with some type of answer because, well, Brock, we can almost hear those engines starting to gear up. They might have a boat race coming.
Yeah, I think everybody in the building can feel it. This has been so momentous one way, and as a competitor, you have got to stop that slide.
And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Now, after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. From the gun, it's Leonard. Brought in. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Goes to the hurry up here.
A gain of 5 brings up second and
Shotgun snap to Leonard.
42-yard line.
Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Out of the gun. It's Leonard. Into traffic. Complete. And they get this down to the 28. Coming to the line. This is first and 10. He gets it again to Mitchell. Takes this down to the 24-yard line. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. Second and 6 coming up here. They are throwing it again. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. And Leonard's going to go into that slide before a defender can arrive. Smart move there. That's good for a first down. Working inside the red zone. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's second and 19. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Third and long for him here. Has it at the 7. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens get their first point to this game just before halftime. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive. Go and get your job done.
Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens pull a little closer. It's a 17-point game now. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out. So they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. The Steelers and quarterback Bo Nix gearing up for their next series. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year is over. That's DK on the slant. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
45-yard line.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Shotgun snap to Nix. Catch made. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. We get a timeout. 8 seconds remaining before halftime. 1st and 10 from the 41.
Steelers, first down.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Hit behind the line. That ball's loose. And this is picked up by the Ravens. They won't get much on that return, Brock. Actually might have lost a little ground, but they do gain possession of the football.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
And this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Looking to throw. This is caught by Isaiah Likely. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. So we've reached halftime, Brock, in a lopsided contest so far. Let's hear what Scott Hansen has to say. He's got
Our
EA
tour
Sports
of the
halftime
NFL
report.
starts now. It begins out west. Southern California is where we find the Chargers at home to take on the Arizona Cardinals. And this is Kyler Murray finding his main man, Marvin Harrison Jr. Beautiful throw to the back of the end zone. It's a touchdown. The Cardinals had to work for it, but they win it by a field goal. With that, let's give you a look at the playoff picture in the AFC through 15 weeks. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Boswell on to send this away. Hill now to return it. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Raven offense headed out for this first series of the second half. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the third. Putting a receiver in motion. Leonard now off the play action. Finding Flowers. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 27.
Here's Leonard to throw. And this is intercepted. Picked up by Peyton Wilson. And the Steelers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
It's sure been tough for this offense to really get into rhythm, to gain that momentum and confidence because turnovers have interrupted their progress. This is when you need your rookie to step up. Come on, man. Take charge. Put those mistakes behind you and go lead.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Nix. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms. But it slips through. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Nix from the gun. Stepping up, and he's going to run. And they take this in for the score. The Steelers push their lead further to start the half. It's a Bo Nix touchdown. Going after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers making a 24-point ball game.
That score, this is now a time where this defense is going to get on that sideline, look at each other and say, hey, we got to play this quarterback a whole lot more honest because he is doing damage with his legs.
Has this at the 6. This makes it up to the 25. Now the Ravens all set for another possession. That score pushed the deficit to 24, so every opportunity to chip away at it important as they take the field. Hits him on the in route. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Play action now. Leonard. Complete. Derrick Henry. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
16 yards. That's another Baltimore.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run to prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
They're set up at the 35 now.
That's another Baltimore first down.
To throw. Here's Leonard. Taking a chance to the end zone.
And he finds him in the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
Touchdown.
The Ravens shrinking the lead some in the 3rd.
Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
All right, they're going to throw for it.
And the pass is successful. That's a little momentum builder as they attack this deficit.
Ravens 15.
All right, partner, it is a small step on a long road back, but a necessary one. The touchdown and that conversion drop us back down to a 2-score game.
So you're saying there's a chance, Kate, just a little bit of a chance. Maybe they got to do it again, and again, and again. But all I know, time may not be on their side, but they did gain just a little bit of momentum.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
There's the fake. Here's Nix.
And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Marlon Humphrey on the coverage.
To throw. Here's Nix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
From the contact.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
10 yards to go.
Here he goes. 3rd and long.
They'll make a bid for it on the ground. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st. Johnson. We call that one a gain of, let's say, 2 yards at 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
Here's Nix. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Kyle Hamilton was there defensively.
Throw here. 3rd down.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that makes it 4th down. And this will hit the goal line and then go into the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series.
To throw, Leonard.
He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
In the gun, it's Leonard.
That's him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. 6 yards on the play and enough for a 1st. They'll send their tight end right. On 1st and 10, it's Henry.
He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
We've got a screen to the running back. Not a lot of room for him. He makes it to the 34. Deshaun Elliott with that tackle.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and
To the air on 3rd and long. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. Jordan Stout's the one to send it away. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Steelers and quarterback Bo Nix gearing up for their next series. And this is the type of game that's going to get people talking when people look at the numbers that he's posted running with it. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. They take the handoff. Now Nix. Gets it downfield on target to Metcalf. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 49.
Nix now on 1st and 10. Brought in. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 40-yard line.
Now they give to Johnson. And they make the stop. I'm going to say about the 37-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Nix, quick out wide, complete. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
Out of bounds at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
It's Johnson on 2nd down. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
Brought down back at the 36-yard line.
Third and long for him here. And they're going to tag a defender with this one.
Pass interference. Defense.
So they make the stop, but they do it with some illegal aid. The referees say there was interference that time.
This is why it is so hard to stop these offenses. It's hard enough to cover, but obviously without being penalized, but then you get a little bump, you get a little push, and now you get a 3rd down conversion via penalty.
Brings up 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Nix. That's incomplete left side. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards.
Air it out on 3rd. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow. Well, that's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. We see the Ravens making their way out now. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. They've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Leonard. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
Out of the gun, it's Leonard. Finds him over the middle. And they're on him quickly there after that catch. So the game's going to be to the 34-yard line. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Shotgun now on 3rd down. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
Talk specialty over the years is the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
On the ground again with Johnson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Away on the tackle. No gain on the play.
Now Nix. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Sideline and incomplete. Brings up third down and 10.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Throwing the out route complete. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
For the field goal. A 31-yard attempt.
Boswell able to knock it through. And that's going to make the advantage 22.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Ravens trotting out their offense. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they've played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, this drive isn't putting into this game maybe anymore, Kate. This drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game and carry forward into the practices ahead.
He's forced down bounds after picking up about 7. Second down, looking for options. Setting up the screen, it's Flowers. And he'll get it up to the 38-yard line before going down.
A gain of 4 yards. That's good for Baltimore.
Into the air now. Hits his running back. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards. Leonard setting up the throw. He gets it again to Mitchell. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Henry's going to try to pick it up. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Running for it. Here's Henry. They blow this play up. They're humbled and sent off the field here with a loss of yards and a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
The Steelers' offense headed out. Even though they've got a 3-score lead, still a lot of time left, so they're going to try to grow it even further. Warren here from the gun. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Could lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Johnson up the middle. He's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now.
Malachi starts on the tackle. It's a gain of 3.
Final throw, 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he's able to get this done in 32 before going down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Oh, they're going to run the option to the short side. And he goes down to avoid a hit, so give him a gain of close to 4. That's going to set up 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Ravens' 28-yard line.
Here's the fake. Here's Nix.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
6 yards to go.
Throw here, third down. It is caught left side. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers put up even more points in a win. Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers continue piling onto this lead.
Ravens 15. Chris Boswell.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Has this at the 6.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. And all game they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
From the gun, it's Leonard.
He's stepping up and takes off with this one.
And Leonard's going to go into that slide before a defender can arrive. Smart move there. That's good for a first down. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Now it's Leonard.
Holding left side.
And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
To throw, Leonard.
That's him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Just a yard left to go on second down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second.
Into Henry on the inside handoff.
And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. Design bootleg here. Pressure coming, and they take it down. And it's step 1 towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
Going from the gun here.
We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Here he goes, 3rd and long.
Completed to his running back. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Ravens hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Oh, he's got it. It's in close.
And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
The play is a turnover on down.
Drive begins with a run by Johnson.
Give him about that 15-yard line before they're able to drop him.
They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
10 at the 15-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Warren.
Will be yard at most there, and it's 2nd down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Shotgun handoff to Johnson.
This fight good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
So make a check in the win column for the Steelers.
Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Bronk, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us.